Yeah.
okay.
Okay. I'll just ask that question again, and then we'll just edit it. Yeah.
Alright.
Sure. Why not? So do you guys ever plan on like seeing yourself in a relationship in the future, like along with your jobs that you guys are currently having?
I mean,
Or-
down the line, yeah. As I'm older, I want to eventually get married, have a kid or two.
You're just not gonna expand on that.
What age?
Oh,
age?
like probably like young 20s, right after
Whoa.
like meet
Yeah.
someone.
That's
in-
really young.
No, I feel like that's a good time. I'm not even gonna lie.
Most people have kids, get married, young 20s, have kids a year or
Yeah,
two
but
later.
like, what if you don't have a solid job
Yeah,
yet?
like a stable job first before you have kids.
Well, yeah, I mean that's something that's got to be figured out later on.
That's why I feel
Also,
like-
if you don't have a stable job and you want like a nice wedding, like how are you gonna work that out?
I mean, a nice wedding isn't a requirement. You know what I
It
mean?
isn't a requirement, but like let's say like it's like your once in a lifetime like thing. Like what if you want just a nice one? Like
Then just get married later and just have kids. You
Yeah.
know. I mean, you can always postpone that. The kids part.
I
I feel
mean-
like it's debatable because I also want to have kids at a young age.
You get out of college when you're what 21, 22.
Yeah.
Find a decent job for a year or two, move up, get higher pay, and meet someone around 23, 24. So maybe mid 20s.
wait, so you wouldn't wait like a long time to propose to someone? Like
I mean like a
Like a year is fair, no?
no,
A
like
year?
a year and a half, 2 years.
2 years?
It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. I usually like a couple
I feel
years.
like you need to wait a lot more because like you gotta go through the motions with these people.
I mean, it's like at least like a year and a half, maybe 2 years.
What-
But at the same time, it's like when you're in that situation, it's like whatever happens, happens.
I mean,
but like, what if you date somebody for a year, right? And then
I'm not saying a year, at least like a year and a half, 2 years.
all right, 2 years, bro, and then you get married to them, and they're like crazy, like and now you gotta divorce them, like.
Prenup.
No, but I just feel like it kind of depends. That's why I feel like high school relationships are like so important because you might find the one, and like
You
I'd
might.
rather wait. I'd rather like spend 6 years with someone rather than like rush everything in my 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you're not gonna be forced to marry, but like at that point, like
Yeah. Also, you have like time as a kid to like hang out and stuff, and like if you have a job and stuff, you probably won't be able to like put as much time and effort into that one person. So.
But I just feel.
What are you planning to work as? I know you work right now.
I want to be like some sort of like a sports announcer.
Sports announcer?
Yeah, that's the dream.
For what sport? Any sport?
Mainly football.
Mainly
If that
football.
doesn't work out, probably baseball.
What about basketball?
That's the third option.
What about soccer?
That probably would never happen.
That
Hockey?
would never happen.
Probably not. Probably just those three.
Just those three. And what made you specifically choose that, like, career path?
It's a dead market, but they get paid a lot. There's mainly like the only people that you really see doing it is former players,
Yeah.
and they're getting paid millions of dollars to do it. And
They're already millionaires, like.
sports is a big topic I'm passionate. It's the biggest topic I'm most passionate about, and you don't really see a lot of people like dying. Like people are, as some people's dreams, but like no one takes the action to go do it.
Mm.
Yeah.
All the people are like older 60, 70-year-olds who played in the 1900s.
How do you even start doing that sports analysis? Like, how do you get to the big leagues in sports analysis?
Like, do you
You-
just email the guy?
Nah, you
or,
probably like I know the best college is like for communication is Syracuse, but then I'm sure you have to like start at like high school games, go to college games, and then work your way up from there.
Yeah. There's probably, like, multiple ways. It's just that we don't, like... we probably rarely hear about it because
Yeah.
That's the thing
not,
I'm gonna look into like next year when I'm
Yeah.
applying for college.
That's nice. So, like, what made you specifically, like, have this mindset about, like, whatever goes, you know what I mean? Like, you just...
Because you can't really predict stuff in life. Like no matter what you do, you don't know what's gonna happen. Like tomorrow you could be nah, that's a bad example. Like tomorrow life could be like completely different. For all you know, the school could burn down right now, and
Oh, wow.
we don't have school for a year. So it's like go day by day, and whatever happens, you gotta deal with it.
Was that your mindset, like, growing up? Or, like, was that something you've learned, like, through obstacles and, like, things you...
Learn through the past.
And what, like, obstacle, what person made you learn that? Like, who taught you all that? Like,
Probably my father.
your father? And how did that happen? Was it just, like, a nice talk or, like, just experiences you've learned throughout hanging
I
out
mean,
with him?
It was mainly both my parents, because like they got divorced, and like they got divorced when I was like still like 12, 13, so like I wasn't still like fully understanding stuff at that age,
Yeah.
and like oh yeah,
paused for a second.
Just went blank.
Oh, you just went blank? Oh. Well, okay, so like growing up, just being around that environment, that did you like feel like
Oh yeah,
you
yeah,
were
yeah.
alone? Oh my
Not.
goodness.
Sometimes I would feel like I'm alone. Like even I do now, cause like my dad has a new girlfriend. She lives in Brooklyn. He's like most of the time at her house. So it's like besides Tuesday and Wednesdays with cause my grandma goes back and forth between our house and
Mhm.
her other daughter's house. She's only here 2 days a week, so the rest of the week I'm mainly alone.
Do you have any siblings?
11-year-old sister.
Oh, so it's not really like you can connect with her or you can speak to her.
Nah, yeah.
So just all of that. Did you like? Were you usually out alone, like in the streets? Were you like doing your own
In
thing?
the
Like,
street.
not like that. You know what I mean by that?
I mean,
Because
usually,
like,
usually I was always like myself, cause like my friends, them working is not like a compatible topic, and I've been working for like two-ish years now. So most of the time I would just be at work.
yeah, that's what I meant by the street. I didn't mean like, you know what I meant. You know what I meant by that.
Bro.
Bro, I didn't mean it like that. I mean like him doing his own thing. Because like some people, they tend to like not mature at a younger age because they
yeah.
have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because it depends on the circumstances.
Yeah,
and
I
all
get that. Yeah.
And you know, how is how do you like view life, you know?
I view life as a blessing. Like I feel like every day is like it should like you should make the most of it. Like you should be like damn, like I woke up today, like I'm doing good, like I have like a good family, like a good life and all this stuff. And I feel like even though like with certain circumstances, like what Matt was saying, like yeah, sometimes I do feel alone, so like I deal with things like on my own. Like my parents, like they're both retired, but like they got other stuff like that they need to do. Like sometimes like I'm alone for like all day because like they have doctor's appointments and stuff, and it takes up like a lot of time, so I have to like really do things on my own. Like,
So like, do you feel like in your eyes, do you feel like they don't view you as like a big priority or like their first priority?
no, they definitely view me as like their first priority. Like I'm their only kid. Like they adopted me, and like they were always like putting me first. But like they also put their job like as important, because growing up as a kid, like I wasn't really with my parents a lot. Like I was always with my grandma, because like they were working like night shifts, day shifts. They just wanted like money, like a good life for me too. So like I don't blame them for any of that. But like growing up, like my grandma didn't speak a lot of English, so like I had to like do homework. Like I had to figure things out like by myself. Like,
And do you sometimes take things for granted? Like you said, you're like a really grateful person, but do you ever like
yeah,
catch yourself?
I definitely do take things for granted. Like I'm not gonna lie, I do see people sometimes, and like they're like they don't have like the same things I have, and I'm like I kind of like come to a realization like I have it good. Like if I go to the city and like I see somebody like homeless, like I'm like that's really sad. Like it really does bother me, and like I'm like I should be grateful like every day that like I have like so much, like, and I should be grateful for all of it.
So, in the future, is there like at any point like you see yourself like settling down or?
Yeah, like I do, like Matt said, I do want to get married in my 20s and have kids, because I mean the thing is, like if you have kids early, like you might not have enough time for your kids or your job. Like it's kind of like a weird thing to balance. But I feel like if you have kids too late, like my parents did, like you might get caught up with other things, like,
Or you might get disconnected.
yeah,
No, because like you were disagreeing with Matt. You were like, "Oh, that's like too early." This and
it
that.
is really early, but like I don't know, I could go both ways. Like you might have energy for your kids when you're younger, and like not the same energy you have when you're older. But like you might have more time for them when you're older because you've got money, like you have a job for like a while, like,
But then you can't connect with them for example, if you were to have a kid at like 23,
yeah,
and like let's say when 15 years when they're in high school, you'd be like 38. Like,
no, but like
you're-
my parents are 60,
That's
and they, like I don't feel like a disconnection with them.
you
like,
don't.
no.
But like, wouldn't you feel closer if you could relate to them? Like,
I mean, like, I feel like parents in general, like, there's a certain extent to, like, relations. Like, you can't, like, talk to them about anything like you could talk to your friends. And it's just different. Like, their parents and, like, their job is, like, to be your parent, like, your guardian, like, someone that's responsible for you, not, like, a friend. Like, you know, like, that's just my opinion on it, though.
no, I get that, but it's like, at least there's some sort of connection. Obviously, some things you can say to your kid, not your kids, but some things you can say to your parents, some things you can say to your friends.
Yeah.
But like, I'd rather like have parents that I can actually connect with. You know what I mean? Like, talk to them about stuff. Like, just like
Yeah.
even the internet, you can't really speak to them about that because they don't know what that is.
They do. They're not that old. Like,
Your parents know what the internet is.
obviously, bro.
What do you mean? They're like 60.
Why are you so shocked?
Bro, my
Bro.
parents don't know what they know what the internet is, but they don't like.
Yeah, my mom's pretty bad at it. She doesn't
Yeah,
like
they
Facebook.
don't. Yeah.
I mean,
No,
Facebook.
bro.
I mean, all grandparents use Facebook.
I mean, yeah,
Like, my
but
dad be using Facebook, but my mom just don't because, like, she don't like it. Like, but my dad's, like, texting, like, his friends and stuff on Facebook or, like...
but like I just can't speak to them about Facebook because I don't use Facebook. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
but,
TikTok, like they don't know what that is. They're
No,
like,
my parents know what TikTok is.
They know, but, like, they
they
don't-
like hate on it all
Yeah,
the time,
that's what I'm
like because they're like, oh, they're stealing your information. Like, okay, and like
there's a disconnection. They don't know, and if they do know what TikTok is, they probably think in their head it's like a dancing app when it's more than that.
no, like I get that. Like parents like don't really relate because like Snapchat and Instagram. Like I have Snapchat and Instagram. Like my parents are like, oh, what do you need those for? Like, who are you talking to? Like, why are you sending pictures of yourself to like people? And it's like a snap of like what I'm doing. And like I guess it's weird to them because like they don't like they've never had that, you know. But it's like normal to all of us because like we grew up like using it. So
Using TikTok,
Yeah.
using Snap, you grew up using it.
not grew up, but like when I
We've
was
been
like
surrounded by
yeah,
it, yeah.
like my older cousins like had it, so like I knew what it was.
When was your first social media? Like, how old were you when you had
I was
your
like
first?
12.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was late.
I was like, how old was I? I'm pretty sure I was like in 5th grade.
Yeah, I was really against it. I had 13.
13.
13, I had my first
Holy
social
shit.
That's
When
high
was-
school.
Yeah.
High school.
When I went into high school, I made mine.
Yeah.
And when did you have your first, like, not Instagram account, but social
I mean,
media?
I got my phone like as like a graduation for fifth grade graduation.
Yeah.
I don't think I probably got social media like a month or two later. So like started of 6th grade.
I mean, because I hear a lot of people, like, a bunch of people I grew up with, like, they grew up with, like, Dub Smash and, like, YouTube accounts. Like, they all made that. And, like, yeah, it's not, like real, like, or whatever, but they had, like, social media since they were, like, really young, like, 7, like, even, like, 7, 8. And, like, I was, like, always hanging out with them. So, like, I knew what it was, but, like, my parents were really against it. So, like, I never had social media until I was, like, 12, 13.
And, like, did they finally let you, or did you do it behind their back?
I'm not gonna lie, I did it behind their backs. Because, like, I feel like my mom's, like, religious, too. So she was like, oh, you can't, like, do that. Like, you can't have social media, blah, blah, blah. But I was like, it's not really that big of a deal. Like, it's just to, like, text friends. Like, because some of my friends, like, just use Instagram or just use Snapchat. And, like, I don't really want to ask for their number. Because, like, I feel like it's not, like, normalized anymore. Like, nobody really asks for your number unless you're, like, close.
Yeah, I've never asked for someone's number, actually. I don't even know how I get people's numbers. They just appear on my phone one
Yeah.
day. So, speaking about social media and all that, like, do you feel like that also plays an effect on you? Like, does social media affect you in any way? Like, do you feel like you're losing sleep because of it, or like?
No, my mom still takes my phone. So yeah, it's crazy. I'm 16 and my mom still takes my phone. Yeah.
Like, no insecurities from like seeing all those Instagram posts, TikTok posts, nothing?
No, cause like they're them and I'm me. Like I can't change myself or anything. So like I'm not gonna do anything like or like stress about oh like this and that like.
So like, you don't feel like you're always glued on your phone or anything? Like, especially during school?
I mean, on school, yeah, I'm on my phone. Like, I'm texting my friends or, like, I'm on TikTok. But that's just because I'm bored. Like, I'm not, like, looking at people and being like, oh, like, I want to look like her. Like, I'm just...
And how do you
Do you guys get affected by social media like girls do?
Oh no, I just stay up very late to social media.
Oh, yeah, I stay up to like 3
But, like,
a.m.
you never, like, seen, like, a guy and been like, damn, like, he looks...
Nah, I feel like that's kind of like... That's a little, like, weird. I'm not even gonna lie.
No, but, like, let's say, like, he's, like, Jack. Like, you...
No.
Yeah,
No.
you're never like, oh, damn, like, I wish I was him.
I would
No.
never
Really?
say I wish I was another guy.
No, that's actually kind of crazy. Saying, like, oh, I
But,
wish I
like,
was
that's,
another-
like, how girls think sometimes. Like, a lot of girls are like, oh, my gosh, she's so pretty. Like, I wish I was her. Like...
Yeah, but I just never got behind that mindset. I don't understand why. Cause like for us guys, if we see like another like jack guy, we're not like, oh, I wish I was him. Like that's kind of like, it's kind of weird. I'm not even gonna lie. That's kind of crazy actually.
So, do you think it's weird that girls are like constantly comparing themselves?
Yeah.
Yeah, in a way,
Really?
yeah, we kind of feel like that's weird.
They want to like be like other people, but then they turn into other people, and then their
Do you
friends
think
hate
that
them.
ruins a girl?
I don't.
It
What do you mean
depends.
by ruins?
It depends how
Like-
they change.
Like, okay, like let's say like she's so glued to social media. She's like, oh my god, like I have to get like this lip balm, I have to get this makeup, I have to get these clothes, I have to act like her, blah 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 blah. Like, do you think she loses her like real personality and like?
Yeah.
Yeah, she loses it, and I just feel like if you try to be pretend or like look someone you're not, I feel like that just also like it doesn't make it just like you just distance yourself from that person. Like you don't want to be with that person. You don't want
Is that like
get to know that person.
like a turn off? Like, let's say you're talking to a girl and she's always like, oh, like talking about like kind of materialistic stuff
Yeah,
or
it's
like
a red flag for sure.
red flag.
I don't.
Red flag?
Yeah, that's someone I
Most
wouldn't like
definitely.
talk to.
Oh,
Cause it's like just be yourself, you know. I personally feel like someone who's like natural and like themselves is like prettier than someone who tries to be someone they're not. Like
interesting. Cause like some guys don't agree. Some guys like think like, oh, like she's supposed to look like this or she's supposed to act like that. She's
I
supposed
mean,
to act like a girl.
there's
Like,
different type of guys. There's
Yeah.
guys that
Yeah.
are here just to use a girl. There's guys that are here to date a girl and they can marry them in 10 years.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, it really depends. This is like, you know, just there's different type of guys, different type of girls. Some girls who are like to be themselves. Some girls who like to compare themselves to others. Pretty sure there's a guy out there who's like worrying about whether or not they're jacked. You know, and I feel like
Yeah.
there's different types of people. You know, everyone's different. But for the most part, I feel like it's weird. Like if you were to compare yourself to a guy,
That's
and I still
interesting.
find it weird if a girl compares herself to another girl. You know.
Do you think girls' insecurities are valid? Like, cause a lot of girls are stressed about that. Like,
Depends.
they wake up
In
every
what way?
day. Like, a lot of girls like wake up every day and they're like, oh my god, like I don't look like her. Like, can I do to change myself?
I feel like it's pretty valid, yeah, because everyone's insecure about something, you know, and if like they're insecure about their body, it makes sense, because you know.
But like, let's say like it's like because they don't look like a model. Like, but like it's not like models like have like a strict diet and like it's not normal. Like,
Yeah,
do you think
it's-
like that's like invalid or like?
It's not invalid. It's more like they've grew up around social media, so
Mhm.
that's all they know, and it's like considered a beauty standard because it's everywhere
Yeah.
you see it. You know, it's always models, people who are like slim, all this and that.
Yeah. Do you think guys have a beauty standard
Oh,
like
what?
girls do?
Not really.
I mean,
Because I mean, like guys, could, like they can wake up, put on a pair of clothes, go outside. Girls, you see them, they have to do their hair.
Yeah, like I'm
makeup.
not gonna lie, makeup stresses me out. Like I can't go to school without mascara, skincare, blush, highlighter, and perfume. Like I cannot like go.
So
Like-
when do you wake up to do all that?
If I have college now at 7, I wake up at like 6:20, 6:30. I have to take a shower in the morning. I have to do my skincare. I have to do my makeup. I have to blow my hair out, and it's stressful. I'm not gonna lie.
And you do all that and get to New Dorp High School in 45 minutes.
Yes, and some girls even wake up like 2 hours just to do all of that.
every day.
Yes, bro. Like sometimes they curl their hair. They do like a full face, like foundation, concealer, everything, and it's like stress. Like I feel like it would really stress me out. I'm not gonna lie.
And
Yeah.
do you feel like you have to put on your makeup? Like you can't.
Personally, I feel like I look like shit without makeup. Like, yeah, it stresses me out a lot. Like, if my parents tell me get out the house, I'm like I can't leave without mascara. Like, I need it. Like,
So it's mandatory.
Yeah.
And why do you feel like you need makeup so much?
because like it's this thing about insecurity. Like, yeah, I am insecure without makeup. Like, I'm not gonna like lie. Like, I could admit it, but like, it does stress me out. Like, if I don't feel pretty enough, or like if I don't like feel like I look good that day, I'll be like in a bad mood, or like I'll be stressed out, and like I won't talk to people. Like I'll be like, oh my god, like I look so bad. Like I can't see anybody today.
So makeup plays a big part. Is makeup the only requirement that you need, or like do you feel like you need other things? You need your nails done, you need this and that.
So I play guitar, so I can't get my nails done. But like during the summer, it's a necessity. Like nails, like things like nails, lashes, makeup, like all that. Like it's like what makes like a girl usually.
So why nails specific? I've never really got nails like.
Nails, like okay, like if you get like acrylics and stuff, like it's like you can like tap on things, or like you just feel like prettier. Like you can like, I don't know, like if boys have an equivalent to this, like
So like you spend sometimes over $100 to tap on things.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, it does stress me out, like the money aspect of it, cause sometimes like I'm like, like I have to like slow down, like I can't go broke. Like, this is $25.
How
And
long does
what's
it last
that?
you?
What?
How long does it last you?
Like, I've been using this for a couple months though. I'm not gonna lie, but some girls like reapply it like every 5 minutes, and like they go through these in like a month.
25 a month. Okay.
But
is
like
that-
this is just lip gloss. Like some foundations are $30, some blushes are $30. Like everything's like really expensive.
So just that one little thing could be like $300 for a year for one person.
Basically, and like on top, nails 100, lashes 100, hair you gotta do your hair. Sometimes girls dye their hair. Highlights are like $400.
What do you mean do your hair? Like, do you like?
Like curl it, like
Oh.
treatments, like
Can't you curl it yourself? Like
yeah,
at home?
no, yeah, but like curling irons are like over $100. I mean, like yeah, it's worth it, but like, but imagine like you had to do your hair. Like you guys don't really have to do anything to your hair.
Except grow it out, I guess. I feel
Yeah,
like-
but like all y'all do is like get haircuts, go, take a shower, like that's really it.
I
like-
mean, it depends. Yeah. Actually, no, you're right. Yeah. Because I've never done anything with my hair. I just let it like grow out.
But I mean, like, in like 10 years, like, say you get like a husband or whatever, like, you know, are you still gonna have the need to spend over an hour and hundreds of dollars on makeup products?
I feel like as a teenager, like I feel like I need makeup, and I feel like if I grow up and mature more, I feel like I'll grow out of it eventually. But like as of right now, like makeup's a necessity.
And since when did you feel this way about makeup? Like at what age?
Probably like when I started high school, because I really didn't wear makeup like in middle school, because I went to a private school, like you couldn't. Yeah, so they have really strict rules, like no one really wore makeup. But when high school came, like I used to get up, let's see, school started at 7, I would wake up at 6:30 just to get ready, because like I was just like scared of everybody's opinion on me. Like that stressed me out, yeah, a lot.
And ever since then, just makeup's been a big part
Yeah.
of your life. And do you feel like you said you'd grow out of it eventually, but what if
feel
you
like
don't?
If I don't, I don't. I feel like I wouldn't go to the extent some girls do, because like some girls like do like really nice like full face, like everything, like foundation, concealer, bronzer, blush, highlighter, contour, everything.
Yeah, but sometimes it looks so bad. Like
Sometimes
for your
it does.
birthday, they look crazy.
Oh my god, bro, the birthday makeup.
That's
And
insane.
then the eye shit that goes
That's
like over
like
there.
a whole pound of makeup. on your face.
Oh,
Yes, bro.
that's insane.
Nah, there's some girls in here that walk around with like a full face of makeup to the point where like,
Some girls think it looks good though.
no, but like you can see like the makeup, like
Like
girls can cover.
Oh.
The cracks.
y-
It's
ooh,
bad.
Like,
so
you can
y'all
see,
see the
like-
creasing?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could. Like some
Do
girls
you,
have so
do you
much.
guys pay attention to that? Like if you're talking to a girl and like you see like, okay, so concealer like you put underneath her like your eyes. Do you guys like look at that and sometimes
Yes.
you're like, damn, like
Yeah. No, because here's the thing. I don't know if you guys realize it, but makeup is so obvious to tell. Like you guys are like, oh, blending,
okay, wait,
blending.
hold on.
But like you're not blending
so,
anything.
You know like the Latina makeup that's been trending? What's your opinion on that?
I just don't get makeup. Like I just don't get it in
Do you
general.
think it looks good though?
I don't.
Really?
No, I'm not
So,
really a
would
big
you-
makeup person.
Would you guys like rather a girl wear a full face of makeup or like no makeup at all?
I'd rather have someone who's natural, like,
Oh, okay.
because like it's nothing wrong with people who wear makeup. It's just the fact that I just want someone who's like, you know, comfortable with showing me who they are.
I'm okay if it's light, but not like a
Yeah,
full
light.
face.
Like not a
So-
lot, like one or two things.
Wait, you said something before. I was gonna say something on that.
Like-
Do you guys think that, like, it's too much? Like, do you guys think it's ugly? Like,
It's not that it's ugly. It's just that it's like.
You don't have to do all that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
way like some people have it like coming out of their skin. Like you could see the makeup.
okay, so like, I have a question. Like, you know, like, sometimes people have like really bad acne scars and they use makeup to cover it up. Like, do you think like they should just like be like natural and like just like? Do you guys think like acne is a big deal? Like, cause
It's not that it's a big deal, but it's like, especially like acne. Like there's certain females where they put on makeup, it makes it looks worse. Like you see a
yeah.
full face of makeup and then
and like you see the acne.
you see the acne
yeah,
sticking
underneath
out.
it.
Like,
Yeah.
Sometimes it makes it pop out more.
Yeah.
It's the opposite. I just feel like acne's acne. Like we're growing up. Like obviously you're gonna have acne. You know.
Yeah,
Don't
like I
mind
feel
it.
like, I mean, I got blessed. Like I don't really have that bad acne. I used to have it bad in like middle school, and like I would be like really insecure about that. But like I feel like if you don't really like live through that, or like you don't like know like how people perceive you, like I feel like it would like be like, damn, like I have like acne, like it's bad, like.
And the whole like creasing of the makeup thing. Like,
so like where do y'all see it? Like here, like,
It's like everywhere.
it's
Really?
everywhere.
I feel like it's mainly like the cheeks.
It's
the cheeks, really?
The cheeks and like around the lips, because it looks abnormal, if I'm being honest.
Nah, I feel like the main part is definitely the cheeks.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I just no. The one thing about it is like, why do you guys call it blending if you're not really blending it into your
No,
skin? It's
like,
like
it's
popping
suppo-
out.
Yeah, it feels like it's not like they just
It's like a
like
whole layer on top
tap
of your face.
onto it like a brush and just leave it.
Yeah,
Because
they're
like
like-
they have primer, and like primer is supposed to make it stick to your skin.
Okay, so it's not really blending; it's just sticking it. Cause
I
like,
guess.
So just put a piece of tape.
yeah, cause
I never really thought about that. You guys like know what creasing is? Like that's crazy.
Yeah, because it's like so obvious. Do you feel like when you're wearing makeup, you're like, oh, no one's gonna like notice, or like,
I don't wear like foundation like that. I do wear concealer like underneath my, like y'all gotta tell me if you see my concealer creasing.
is it the
Yeah,
pink?
cause like no, like it's just like I have blush on right now, but like I'll put like concealer so like you can't see my eye bags.
I can't see your eye
But like,
bags.
no, I actually didn't put concealer on this
Oh,
one.
yeah, okay.
But,
'cause I was
like-
like I saw nothing.
Sometimes I do feel like prettier with concealer because like it's like you get rid of discoloration. Like it's like you're like all one. Like
Do you feel that like if you start dating someone for like a decent amount of time, the need for makeup in school is not needed?
that's a good question. I mean, you could look at it as like, oh, like you're not trying to impress anybody else, but you could also look at it as like, oh, I'm just trying to like do this for myself because it makes me like me look like me feel pretty. Like,
Why do you need to feel and look pretty if you're dating someone?
cause let's say you're insecure, like let's say you just want to like feel pretty, like you want to have that like self-confidence, that self-esteem.
Yeah,
Do-
it's the same thing for us. But like when we wear something, you know, like if we wear something bad, then we feel bad about ourselves. So that's
Yeah, like
for
let's say
guys.
you put on like a bad outfit, like you're rushing in the morning, like
your
your
entire day's
your shoes and your shirt don't match, like you're wearing like blue shoes with a red top, like you're gonna be like really mad that day, right?
Or like if you wear like, let's say you buy like a pair of jeans or like a pair of sweatpants, you're like, oh yeah, this shit's fire. Then you don't wear it until you're about to go to school, so you can like show off your fit. You wear it and it actually looks horrible.
Yeah,
on
it's
you,
like
and you're
leggings
oh.
on you. Like, wouldn't you be mad?
Maybe a little bit.
And like you can't go home and change. Like,
I mean, says who?
Yeah, I always go home
I mean, you
if
can
do
go
that.
home.
I mean, yeah, you
wait,
can
so
go home.
like what's like the boys' equivalent of makeup?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that. What is it? Do we have anything? I'd
Do you
probably.
think it's hair? I think it's hair.
No, it's not hair.
Definitely not.
No.
Boys don't care about hair.
No.
No, I feel like a haircut could like make or break somebody.
No, I feel like it's. No, I would say no. Wait, no.
If I got a buzz, like it would look bad. So I don't know.
No, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it's also your face shape.
Yeah, I guess.
Cause I
But
just.
like, let's say like somebody had a haircut for like years, right? And then like they switched it up and they started looking so much better. Like I think that's like boys' makeup.
I feel like it's a mixture of a lot of
It's
things.
like the same thing for girls though.
Yeah.
So it's like it works for both.
But I mean, at the same
Yeah, I
time.
feel like girls' hair is more versatile though, cause like boys, like you gotta find like the cut that fits you.
Yeah.
But I mean, like hiding your face with makeup, eventually your face is gonna show. It's like your husband eventually. But like, if I cut off all my hair right now, it'll grow back in a month or two.
Alright, that's true. That's true. But
Uh-huh.
like I'm saying, like what makes you feel like good about yourself?
Would it? What? Yeah, actually, what does?
Yeah, like I want to know. Like some guys say hair, some guys say like cologne, some guys say like their facial hair, like goatees and stuff. Some people say like their fit makes them feel. pretty.
I'd probably go with my outfits. Yeah,
Your
'cause I don't
outfits.
That's fair. That's the outfit.
outfit
Really?
and like body wise, like probably weight too. That plays a role, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Cause I'm not gonna lie. Like if I see like some like guy, and like they're wearing like a shit outfit, like I'm not gonna talk to them.
Really?
Like, it's not like that. I'm like judging them, but it's just like, are you weird? Like I don't know.
He could be the most amazing looking guy ever, but if he has a horrible outfit, that's a deal breaker.
I mean, I would talk to them, but like you know, like I would introduce them to style.
So a piece of fabric is a deal breaker.
No, not a deal breaker. Like, but like I feel like I would be more hesitant to
But
talk
like,
to
doesn't
them.
your outfit also like determine your personality?
Yeah.
Like,
I
if were-
guess.
How?
like if Jacob wore like trousers to school every day,
Yeah, imagine me wearing a suit every day to school.
like
How
wouldn't you
how
be
would
like
that
this
look?
kid's weird? Like
I feel like he's a
Probably,
little too
yeah.
professional.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Like-
at the same time, I was like,
I mean, you see girls wearing skirts in
okay,
December.
but they're weird. Like I don't like I would never wear a skirt to school.
okay, but like my fit right now doesn't describe my personality. Like, yeah, I have a Nike Tech and like,
You got 6s on, or 7,
No.
8s? I don't know, 5s.
4s, 3s,
These are
2s,
fours.
1s.
Like
no, but this fit doesn't describe
No,
me.
but I
like-
feel like clothing definitely like describes a person because like you see a female wearing a dress that goes not even past her like past her knees in December when it's 20
Says a lot.
degrees.
yeah, it does say
You're
a
not gonna
lot.
go up to that female 'cause that's most likely
What?
a female that's been through too many men.
Okay, but what if she's just like weird? Like I've met some weird girls who like just dress like I don't know, like I'm not trying to like
So, you were like, okay, what are the requirements for like your typical guy for you to approach them? Like the minimum requirements.
I gotta like usually I like look at people and like look at their behavior and see how they act like, and I feel like that's a big thing. Like if they're like quiet and nice, like I'm more likely to go up to them and like approach them than if they're like kind of like mean or like rude or like
Aggressive.
So
Like a
you've
dickhead.
approached guys before.
yes.
So you approach. You don't wait to be like
I
someone.
feel
to
it's like a
come-
big thing that females wait for and men stress out.
What do you mean? Like you think that like females don't like
approach. Like, do you, like I usually think that females wait for the guy
Yeah.
to make
Really?
a move. Yeah.
Okay, but like, what if like the guy's like not like he doesn't know you and you want to know him? Like, I feel like if I really wanted to like get to know someone, like I would walk up to them.
So like if they were nice and all that, then you'd walk up and try to get to know them.
Yeah, like the worst they could say is no. Like,
I mean, there's a lot of
There's a lot
worse-
worse.
there's a
okay,
lot of
but
worse.
like
tell everyone
you
else.
just gotta tell yourself like that's not a thing. Like, okay, like let's say you see a girl, right?
Yeah.
Are you walking up to her like really? Like you guys like would not like walk up to a girl and be like, hey, like okay, like I know it's like weird now. Like a lot of girls like are like ew, like whatever, but like you wouldn't be like, hey, like just start talking to them like small talk.
No.
Not really.
No.
Really? Are you guys social?
Yeah, we're really social.
Cause I feel like I'm. Do you guys think I'm social?
Yeah, you're really social.
That's why I like talk to people. Cause like I feel like
But is there not any stress of like talking to someone? Cause like, don't you know when you talk to someone random, especially approaching them, it's like in your mind you're like, oh, this is really weird. Like,
bro, like I'm not gonna lie.
Is
like,
your heart, like,
last
beating?
week, 2 weeks ago, like I walked up to my friend's friend who I like do not talk to, and like we just started talking, and then like we just became friends.
there was no like anxiousness. Your
No.
heart doesn't beat. Nothing.
No. Also, I like tend to mirror people's personality. Like if I'm talking to somebody, I'll like act like them.
That's
Sorry.
crazy.
We gotta like
Okay.
reapply.
So how do you guys approach females? Like, is there
Do
a
you guys
minimum
even
requirement?
approach females?
Honestly, it's half and half, right? I get approached sometimes. I approach them. It's like I don't know.
Wait,
I
I have
don't
a
do it, I don't
question.
do it in school though. I don't.
You don't do it in school?
No, not in
No.
school.
Why not in school?
So where you be like
It's
going
like
up
a
to
weird
girls?
environment. I go to Brooklyn sometimes.
Oh, okay, okay,
The
like
Brooklyn females,
nah.
Chiefs at Bay, oh my
the
God.
ghetto ones. So
No,
you go up
no.
to the ghetto ones.
The Chiefs at Bay. It's all like Russian neighborhoods. It's just
Oh, so you stick to.
I stick to my kind.
Okay, so you just go
What if
around.
I feel
it-
like you stick to your kind, you stick to your, and
I-
you do too.
No, I don't.
You like white girls?
Of course. Okay. So,
Oh, of course. Damn.
So, like, how does that happen? How do you go to Brooklyn and just? So you just go to Brooklyn?
No, it's like a bunch of my friends, and
Mhm.
then we invite other people, and we just start talking.
Oh, I thought like
Mm.
you go to Brooklyn and then you
Yeah,
just
I thought
like
you were like
walk
in
around
Brooklyn,
waiting
like
for-
walking around
Not
talking to
by myself, no, no, no.
talking to random girls.
No, no.
But like, is there some sort of minimum requirement for you guys? Like, do they have to look a certain way, or
Yeah.
do they have to dress a certain way,
Do
for
they
you
have
to
be
even
a
approach?
Do they have to be a specific height?
like to approach them?
I don't really care about that part. I just care like who they hang out with though. Like for
Like,
example-
let's say no. Let's say like she's friends with like a cheater. Like her friend's a cheater. Like her friend's like talking to all these guys. Her friend's friendly, but she's like quiet.
I mean, I feel like that could be a deal breaker because like it depends how easy she gets peer pressure.
Not even that, but I just feel like you take on the characteristics of people you hang around
You
with.
think
Yeah.
your friends are who you are? Your
Not
friends
really,
reflect-
because I feel like the one of the closest people I'm with, he's like he doesn't do relationships, he just does hookups.
Mhm.
And I feel like, I mean, I've been friends with him for like like 6 months, start of the school year, give or take, and I feel like I haven't picked up any of those habits, even though like
Yeah.
I've been asked to many times.
Yeah. But Matt, how did you meet your girl? Did you talk to her, or did like?
Wait, he has a girl?
Not
No, he doesn't.
Oh.
Not anymore. Oh, but like, how? Like, did you walk up to her? Did you
Nah, I
text her on
nah,
Snap?
I
Like,
texted her on Snap.
did you know what she looked like? And like, so do you guys like plot? Like, do you guys like know like certain girls and like you like kind of like talk to her through social media? Like, you like find out who she is.
No, I just feel like I just go in raw, you know, like I said. Like,
You gotta, you gotta stop saying that, bro. You gotta stop.
okay, that's just my. Okay, I like to go in like head first, you know, like.
Yo, just stop. Just stop.
I like to go in blind.
You like to do what?
I like to. Okay, I like to go in without a plan.
That's better.
Okay, I
That's
like to
better.
go in.
Go
with-
to what?
Yeah,
I like to approach people without a plan. I like to
better.
do
better,
things
yeah.
without a plan. Okay, I don't know why that took. I don't know why you guys couldn't understand me, but yeah.